Hello pattern lovers, welcome to OJ Patterns, and today we'll be working on this beautiful dot manipulation whereby we'll moving our dart into fullness at the under bust. So the first thing we want to note is the neckline. So we have a plunging neckline. So the V neckline is getting to the under bust. So it stops at under the bust, and then the width is wider than the basic neckline. Next, there's no waist dart in front, and for the back we have shoulder dart. That means we would maintain our shoulder dart at the back, and then the half pot, that's the seam at the under bust. The seam at the under bust, we have seam at the under bust for the front, seam at the under bust for the back. So from the under bust measurement, whatever measurement you have here, we have to trace it at the back too. And then for the bottom half, so this is 1 and 2, for the bottom half of the back we'll eliminate the waist dart. So stay tuned. So the first thing I want to do is trace our basic slipper. So this is what I have. We have the center front and the center back. So this is our side seam. Please always label your pattern. Okay, so let's put this to the top. You can see how we work. So we have the center front. So first thing I want to do is square out our length to under bust. And square out the length to under bust. Okay. Next is to put out our neckline. So I'm going to temporarily close up the shoulder dart so we can decide on the neckline. So it depends on how wide I want it to be. So I would work with, let's see, this is like 3.5. So you can decide on the width you want. 3.5 for the width, and then the depth, don't forget the depth gets to the length to under bust, so it's a very plunging neckline. So I just temporarily close it to mark out the neckline. Please ensure your patterns are always neat. So I have to place it straight. Okay, so we have the neckline, and then this. So what we want to do next is cut out on the length to under bust. Remember what I said earlier about the neck width for the front and the back. Whatever measurements you have, you have to replicate it on the back. So I've said this in my previous videos. Yeah. We have 3.5, so I'll bring the back and max in 3.5. This is almost getting to my dark leg. Okay. Then for the base of the neck, you can drop down like one seam, then connect. Okay. Next, don't forget the same length to under bust line. We have to bring it to the back because the back has seam. So this is the under bust. So keep this aside. Now this is the CF and this is the side seam. So what we want to do is eliminate the dart part for the bottom half of your front. So I'll temporarily close this before I attach the glue. Alright, now I've closed up the bottom half of the front. Keep it aside. I get the top part. What I want to do next is close up the shoulder dart. So close up the shoulder dart, and then we can mark out the line for the fullness. Alright, we've closed it up, so this is what we have. So next we'll just square out the lines for the fullness. Okay, and I'll cut off the neck. Okay. So slash. Okay, create more lines for fullness. And if you check what we have on our design, it's narrowed towards the dart area. So we can just have 1 and 2 or 3 lines. Or just work with this 2 or add another one. Just make it 3. And then I'll slash and spread on another paper. Slash to the tip. Alright, now we've slashed. So you want to ensure your spread is equal. So I just used 2.5, so that was what I used around it. And then next what we need to do is add necessary seam allowance. So this is the neck part, this is our side seam, this is the armhole. So just add necessary seam allowance. Adding the seam allowance, you want to ensure you label number, do all the necessary things. Okay, so this has to be cut on a straight grain and on fold. Okay, for this we cut out 2 pieces because it's not on fold. So this is the front pattern. Put it aside, and then we'll work on the back. So for the back, we want to cut off the neck part first. Next, looking at our design, now the back, so we'll maintain the dart for the top part of the back, and then close up the dart for the bottom part. So that means we want to cut out on the seam first out, and then we'll close up this dart. Close up the dart and then add the necessary seam allowance. So place it on another paper and then add necessary seam allowance. So this is our center back, and this is the center front. So you want to ensure you label and write out all the necessary details. Now this is going to be cut on a straight grain. So cut 2 pieces. So this is it. So the center front is still on fold, and the center back is done. We're done cutting out on fabric, so we're going to sew. So I tried to play with the color of fabric so we can see the difference. So this is the center front and this is center back. So the first one I want to do is pull gathers. So I'm going to slightly notch where the gathers will start and where to stop. So we're not doing. We'll pull gathers on this and then we can attach it to the bottom part. Why for the back? I'm going to sew the darts, these darts, and then we can attach it. I'm done sewing the loose stitch for gathers. So all I need to do is pull it before we join it to the bottom part. So I'll pick the two threads in front and pull. I wanna pull, never it up properly, and then same thing for the other side before we join to the bottom of the front. This is it. So this is the back. The top part has that, and then shoulder that, and then the bottom half doesn't have any that. So this is the back done, and this is the front. See it together perfectly. So next is to join the sides, and then we'll see how it comes out. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Now we're done joining the shoulder and the sides.